Hey yo everybody, what's going on? Well, Pop's here and we are on our Druid, currently level 17. Remember, we are doing this Druid on Wrath of Lich King, and we're doing it solo self-found hardcore. Death equals delete. Currently we are level 17, let's see. So yeah, we got to go up here, we got to kill the Defias. We got to get 15 bandanas. Uh, 15 trappers, 15 smugglers. All right, there's a bandana. So we're trying to go 1 to 80 here on this tune without a death. Definitely looking forward to getting to level 20 and getting cat form. This will probably be a relatively short video as I'll be getting ready to stream soon. We wanted to get a little bit more of the journey worked on. Share it with y'all. Yeah, a little chest over there. A little peace bloom up there. Probably gonna have to kill this flesh ripper. Well, we'll be on our Warlock shortly. We'll be streaming that on Twitch. Currently level 24. We hit 24 on the Warlock last night. That is on the self-found hardcore server Defias Pillager. We did Wailing Caverns. We had a nice successful run, though we did not get enough of the Dread Fangs to complete that quest. Of course, we didn't get enough Deviant Hides, but that's to be expected. 5 people trying to get 20 Deviant Hides is not going to happen in a Wailing Caverns run. There are not enough Deviant Hides in Wailing Caverns for that to happen. What's that? 11 armor. What am I wearing? I think 9. 10. All right. Well, it's a slight upgrade, but it is an upgrade. All right. Let's see if we can handle these 3. Get up that demoralizing roar. Get a little... Oh, you son of a bitch. Where'd the other one go? Here it is. Get it before it comes down. There we go. Piece of cake. Let's see if we got anything good in the chest. Maybe not, but it's all worth silver. We do need silver. Gotten plenty of smugglers. We're a little low on trappers. Doing okay on the bandanas. We're at 6. And yeah, the trap is net ya. Rebuff time. Okay, we got 9 bandanas now. What do we have? 75 silver. What do we need to train at level 18? Let's take a peek. Ooh, wow. We need 1 gold plus. That's a lot of stuff at level 18 and 20 we're going to learn. So we definitely got to get some gold. Probably some silver leaf, yep. We need to get some greenies to drop. That's where the money is. In the greenies. Ooh, that's Briarthorn. Can I do that? I can do that now. All right. We're going to run all the way over here just to get this Briarthorn. Another reason we need money. We got to get our herbalism. I hope we've trained it up to 150. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look. Let's see. Skills. Nope. Skills. Nope. See, we got to spend 5 silver on that also to get it up to be able to go up past 75. What else do we have? I think our fishing is also at 75. That needs to be worked on. Or are we not fishing on this one? Oh no, we're fishing on the warrior. That's right. We need to work on fishing on this one. All right, so we need 1 smuggler, 3 trappers, and some more bandanas. What's our cooking at? 69. Okay, the gourd tusk liver is good for raising our cooking. All right, here we go. We got a trapper here. We can pull that one back so that we don't have to take on all 3 at once. All right, well, there's something at least. That's worth a couple of silver. You know, they did raise the prices of stuff in Lich King, because I can tell you that's worth about 60-something copper in Classic. I think that old greatsword is definitely not worth 2 silver. But even with that, doing hardcore, the struggle is still real for the money to be able to train all your skills, let alone if you want to do your secondary skills. As well as your professions. We still need 3 more bandanas. We still need 2 more trappers, by the way. And there's 1 there. And yes, we're going to get those smugglers. Now, hopefully we can get over here. And we can get the trapper up over here. Where we can start using our swipe. Hey. Uh-oh. There we go. Didn't want to pull that other one. Damn. We didn't get any bandanas. We only need 1 more trapper right there. That'll be the last trapper. Then we just have to go out and get 3 more red leather bandanas. Possibly. This trapper might drop one, but... Son of a bitch. All right, we've got all our trappers and smugglers, but we've still got to get some bandanas, so we'll still be killing them. Okay, there's a bandana. We need 2 more. Because we're never going to have enough gold to train 18 when we're 18. We're going to turn 18 here very shortly. Possibly when we turn in these 3 quests. And we're only sitting at, what, 77, 78 gold. 77, 78 silver, I'm sorry. And there's no way I got 50 silver worth of stuff in my bags. Which is about what I would need. And then you're talking flat broke, and you don't want to be flat broke because then you can't take any flight paths. What is that mask worth? 81. All right, this haunch of meat can go. That's worth more. Okay, now we're talking. Oh, wait, we get rid of that cheese. That's not worth anything. But that sure as hell helps. That's worth 5 silver right there. We are still looking for 1 more bandana. That blunderbuss is worth something. A lot more than 30 copper, I can tell you that much. There you go. All right, there we go. Let's go turn these in. Excuse me. Let's go into travel form. So in Lich King, you get your mount at level 20, or you can get your mount at level 20. As a Druid, we're fortunate enough that we can get our travel form at 16. All right, that's got to go. We need the oil still. That's for cooking. All right, 93 silver right now. We'll get a few silver for having done that quest. I don't know what we're going to get. 5 silver. Okay, there's level 18. We'll get a cloak down here. Now we have to go see Wiley, which means we have to run all the way over to Lakeshire. We have the flight path as far as Stormwind goes, and that's it. So, because we didn't start in this zone, we haven't ever been to Lakeshire, so we can fly to Stormwind. And then we'll have to take a run all the way down into Lakeshire. We'll talk to Wiley. We'll fly back. We'll get a quest to go to Stormwind. We'll do that. We'll also pick up the quest for the compass over where the pillagers and looters are, which would be the next phase of this, which, yeah, pillagers and looters, pretty scary. Pillagers are some of the deadliest mobs here in early Azeroth. They shoot fire bolts that do a lot of damage. I'm not sure how well we're going to fare against those. I think as a bear we could probably take 2-3 hits on it. And remember, our bash is a terrible interrupt. It doesn't come off cooldown very quickly, so it's going to get a little more difficult. I don't think at 18 there's anything I could learn that would help. Well, Fairy Fire might help. That'd be about it. And, of course, Maul rank 2 wouldn't hurt. So we may grab that before we go after the pillagers and looters. Even if we can't learn everything, we could learn a couple of the ones that will be very helpful for us. All right, that's it. Now we're off to Lakeshire. Go for a swim in the old Lakearoo. Kaboom. Plop into aquatic form. And we're pretty fortunate, though, that we have this wonderful travel form to run with. I can tell you in Classic, it is a long walk. Well, it's not long, but being able to do it in travel form is certainly going to be a blessing. Now, when we do Captain Sandine's treasure map, provided that hasn't changed since Classic, we could do that while we're killing pillagers and looters, because we can go down by the cave where the pillagers, looters are, and the messenger, where he pats to, because we're going to have to kill him too. Normally I do pillagers, looters, the compass, and the knoll paws all at once, which is what it's looking like we're going to be doing here. Yeah, I mean, even our herbalism is only 38. I mean, our alchemy. We could certainly pick more herbs, but I don't want to slow down this. We have limited time today for the video, so I don't want to slow it down by going out of my way for herbs. That could be another day, or can even do some of that off stream. And at some point, I really should take up fishing. You can make money fishing, just vendoring. because remember, we're not allowed to use the auction hall. We're not allowed the auction hall. We're not allowed trading between players. We're not allowed mail. I'm not allowed to ask a player to buff me. However, if a player does buff me, I can keep the buff as long as I didn't ask for it. Not allowed to group for anything unless it is in a dungeon. And the rules for the dungeon is that everybody has to be running hardcore. Everybody has to meet at the stone of the dungeon. In other words, you have to have the group together before anybody goes in and starts clearing. No summoning. Warlocks are not allowed to summon hardcore players, solo self-found hardcore players to the stone. The idea being, this is solo self-found, so you need to find your way over there by yourself. And we can only run a dungeon once. Okay, we cannot run it more than once. So if we were to do dead mines and nothing dropped that we wanted, we can't go back in and do dead mines tomorrow, the next day, the day after. Again, the thought being one life for us, one life for Van Cleef. We kill Van Cleef or any mobs inside dead mines, that's it. They're dead, they're not coming back to life. Just as when we're dead, we're not coming back to life. Probably won't be doing dungeons until maybe, I don't even think we'll be doing any dungeons, to be honest with you. There are not that many players doing hardcore on Wrath of Lich King. Most of them are doing what I'm streaming, which is on the hardcore servers in Classic. But we wanted to do something a little more challenging for the YouTube anyway. And although it might not seem that difficult at the moment, and it's really, you know, well, the pillages are going to get pretty spicy, but, you know, other than that, we're in pretty good shape. I think once we get into Burning Crusade and Lich King, of course, then it becomes very, very spicy. But you know what? We could still die here. It doesn't take much. All right, well, maybe we'll see God Parker there, and he'll give us his report. I know in Classic that's worth a couple silver just for turning that in. I don't think we're going to get any money for seeing Wiley, although we get pretty good XP. All right, here's God Parker. Yep. So he gave us a report, and we're going to turn that in up by the flight path. Oh, we got Briarthorn over here. Remember, we want Briarthorn. Briarthorn is good. These spiders are probably level 15 and 16, so I don't see a big issue with them. But we definitely want this Briarthorn. There we go. So we can take this Briarthorn and put it with these minor healing potions once we get up to 55, and we can turn those in from minor healing to lesser healing. And there's a whole bunch of other alchemy recipes that use Briarthorn, so we're going to need a whole shit ton. It's not going to do us any good to pick Black Lotus, because we're never going to get into Scholomance to get to the alchemy lab. So, I mean, we'll pick it, we can sell it, vendor it, whatever, but unfortunately, I don't think they'll ever... Well, I guess if we hit 80 and we really wanted to, we could go back and go in. Yep, let's grab the flight path. There we go. Well, welcome to Lakeshire. We will not be picking up any quests here, other than going to see Wiley. Our cooking is not high enough yet to learn dry pork ribs, so we won't be learning that recipe. But we will be, you know, after Westfall, we'll be coming over here to do all these. Oh my God! Look, there's somebody here. There's a 25 paladin. We're not alone. So Wiley is upstairs. He's in a room up here. There he is. Yeah, we get good XP, but we get no money. All right. Now he tells us to go back to Gray and Stout Mantle. And good XP isn't necessarily what we need right now because we're desperately behind in our money for training and, you know, pushing the boundaries even further by getting to 20 faster. If we haven't learned enough for our 18, it's going to be rough. But like I said, we will probably go at least learn Maul. Maybe grab Fairy Fire because that's a good thing to have. Maybe grab that one. Whoops. We're gonna fly back. We don't need to run.
Hello.
Show me where I can fly. Sentinel Hill. Oh, we're shapeshifted. So they didn't fix that. They should have a thing where you shapeshifted and it, it just automatically pops you out of there. And I think later on it does. You click the flight thing and the guy, then you automatically come out of shapeshifting. But so we're approximately 40, 50 silver short of everything I want to do. I want to get my herbalism up. I want to get my alchemy up. My cooking's already up to where it can go to 150. We're going to have to work on getting our first aid up. Although we don't really use first aid. As a druid, we usually just heal ourselves. But it's good to have in case you ever run out of mana or something like that. Not only that, but okay. So you take all this cloth, and I can sell it. But if I turn it into a bandage, it's worth a lot more money, especially if I make heavy linen bandages out of it. So just even if you keep your first aid for that, that's definitely something that's good to have. But like I said, if you're running a little bit low on mana, you can always throw it, and you're out of combat, and you can get a Band-Aid off, or, I don't know, you hit some kind of a slow or roots. You're low on mana, you can always throw on a bandage. So, even as a druid, even as a priest, there's nothing wrong with having first aid as a backup. It's just too bad we don't get any money for any of this. That would have been nice. Oh, look, I saw a hunter down there. So there's still a few people leveling in Classic. And I'm not on a busy server. I'm on Ashkande, which is a pretty slow server. And I think at one time this was where a lot of the hardcore players came that were doing hardcore Lich King. I mean, I spent the better part of a month doing hardcore Lich King before I realized that there was one, there we go, that we could do in Classic. All right, so now we got to go see Matthias Shaw. And again, it's no money, but it's going to cost us a silver to fly the Stormwind. Well, I'm shapeshifted again. We will probably hearth back from here. Yeah, we'll probably do the hearthing back so we don't have to spend the silver. We could sell that. That's worth only 70, but we can sell it. We could make some potions and sell them, but it's not like they sell for great money. We could make them and push this up a little bit. Make some of these elixirs of defense. They go for 5 copper a piece. Making 13 of them gives me 65 if I wanted. Can make more than that, by the way. But then we'd want to train the next level of potions, and we just don't have the money. I mean, the struggle is real here. This is why solo self-found is difficult. You don't usually have a lot of money. Bag space is always something you're managing. And of course, finances for your professions. Unless you take up something like skinning and you have no intention of doing leather working and you just vendor the leather. You get some pretty good money doing that. Which we did on this Druid. And we got in a pretty good spot. And I thought we were in a pretty good spot, but apparently we weren't. Yeah, you can't shapeshift here. You can once you get outside. There we go. All right, Wiley's up over here on SI7.
Light be with you. Be careful. Light bless you. For the Alliance. Be careful.
Another 500 when we go turn that in. All right, we're going to go over to Cathedral Square. Talk to Alex Boriston and get the quest for the compass. And then we got to run all the way to the park if we want to train any druid skills. There's good old brother Christoph. We'll be seeing him in our 20s. We'll be picking up that quest.
You need something?
Well, we'll get 7 silver for getting his compass. That's nice. All right, now we need to go to the park. I do want to at least learn Maul. Just because it's more damage, and we need to damage down those pillages as fast as possible. Even if I just learn that one, I'll be happy. There be our druid trainers. Oh, what's this guy got for us? Oh, that's lessons anew. That's... No?
Greetings.
Travel Gershonites win in Aberdeen. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go there. Alright, I seek training as a druid. I want Maul. We'll take entangling roots. Hibernate's not going to help us against the pillagers and looters. This might help us, so we'll grab that. The rest we'll have to come back to when we have more money. Let's see, here we go. We got entangling roots number 2. Might have to put a looter in entangling roots and run. Okay, we got Maul, rank 2. Okay, that went up automatically. And we have Feral Fairy Fire. Very nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got to go up here and see Gray and Stout Mantle. Turn that in. Now he gives us a quest to kill the messenger. So we are going to go get the compass, kill some pillagers, some looters. Hopefully we'll run into the messenger. We may sneak down and do the start on this Captain Sandine's treasure map. Can get the first couple of steps done pretty quickly there. Now that will result in an 8-slot bag. We can also get bruiseweed. No, we're not 100. You gotta be 100 to do bruiseweed. We're at 75, I think. I think we've maxed out our herbalism. There we go. Gore tusk livers. Good for cooking. We'll look this way. We look that way. The messenger travels up this road, so I'm obviously looking to see if he happens to be on the road. He originates in Moonbrook. He travels down to the quarry down there where the mine is. And then from there he goes to the, I want to say the Jengalode mine. Don't really care about the boar meat. It's not going to do much good to me. Mage Royal is good. Oh, I see it. There we go. Like I said, the gore tusk livers are good for cooking. Can make gore tusk liver pie. We got us a little Mage Royal here. Okay, this is a pillager. And that is a looter. Now, the looter will pad away in a minute. And we're going to wait for that to happen before we go in there. We don't have charge yet, either. Well, while we're waiting, I guess we'll go kill this one. And you will see, they will crank up fireballs. Come on. Remember, I don't have another interrupt for a bit. But you can see they do quite a bit of damage. Let's get a food buff while we're here. And we have to kill 15 pillagers and 15 looters. It would be nice to have cat form here. You could then just, okay, pillagers alone. Well, here comes the looter. Shit, we're going to get him in a second, but that's all right. That one's done. He's not nearly as bad, although he will run. Oh yeah, and they disarm you. Bring him back here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so you can see that there's quite a bit of damage still on pillagers and looters, and I'm level 18. There's a looter here. Whoops. I just hit him with moonfire. Pillagers are no joke. And there's a looter here. Two looters wouldn't be an issue. We could handle two looters. All right, so if we do this right, we can jump in this window. I love night elves; they jump well. Whoop whoop, easy. Should be able to get the compass, and we should be able to jump out without aggroing anything. Perfect. Now we have a few more pillagers and looters down here that we can work on. Matter of fact, we're going to drop that sucker on that one right away. Whoops, come on. Walking around. We'd like to have some rage here. Of course, I do have enrage I can do. There we go. Looks like a lot of pillagers here. It's okay with me. Get right in here. Ooh, we need mana. Gosh darn it, we need mana. Good thing we didn't go charging in there. That would have hurt. Oh, well, this one here is a looter, so not quite as bad as the pillager. Now, there's two pillagers down there that I'm going to have to figure out that one. Usually I hit one and I run, pull it away from the other one, and then I kill it. All right. And then up over here, we've got gnolls. Now, we don't usually take on the camps, but we take on those little outsiders for our gnoll paws. Now, where these two are standing, you can take that one without pulling that one, but sometimes they stand close together, and you can end up pulling them both if you're not careful. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we're going to sneak around here. Well, we probably should have got in there and cast it like we did the other one, but there we go. Now, the only problem here is if this sucker runs to that one. All right. There we go. Bad move. That's not what I wanted, but that's all right. We got them down anyway. All right, well, we got 7 so far. Now it's going to take a little while for them to respawn. So while I'm waiting for them to respawn, I usually go over here and kill gnolls. See if I can get the gnoll paws. And these guys like to run too. Just so you know. There we go. These ones, these can heal. There should be a pad around somewhere. But we're in pretty good shape here. I'm not too worried about that. Can't let them get to the camp. That's the big thing. Then we won't be in good shape. There's the pat. Yeah. Okay, well, we didn't get the pat. That's the good news. I don't think we've gotten any gnoll paws either. That's the bad news. Nope, haven't gotten a one. Whoop, hey. There we go. So Captain Sandine's treasure map is right on the other side of that island where we started. I don't think we've gotten a gnoll paw yet. Still. Yeah, we haven't gotten any. Wait a minute. Why is this not allowing these guys? This isn't allowing these guys to do gnoll paws? I always got my gnoll paws here. But yeah, no, it's oh wait, I don't have Questy on. That's right. They can do gnoll paws. Questy, you mouse over the mob and it'll tell you what it can drop, and it wasn't showing me that, but I don't have Questy on, so. So down here, we can look down here. There's more pillagers, there's more looters. The messenger also walks down there, so sometimes after I get the compass, I like to go down there and quest for pillagers and looters. And there's a whole cave full of them down there. But you also have a really good chance of running into the messenger. Alright, we're going to pull this guy back here, away from the camp. Yeah, you don't want to let them in that camp. That Okay, there's the Pat right there. We'll let him go by. We'll pull this guy. I mean, we'll get him eventually. Son of a gun. There we go. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take this one down, and that will probably be it for today because I need to get ready to go start streaming, and I want to get this up on YouTube for y'all. I know it was a very short video. I apologize for that. But anyway, you can kind of... Oh, look at that. We got a wand. You can kind of see what's going on. I'm going to log them out right here because with the Joyous Journey buff, we're already getting extra XP. You can already see there's another pillager here, so they're starting to respawn over there. But anyway, you all have an awesome day, and we'll pick this up again, and we'll finish the pillagers and looters and get that all knocked out. And hopefully next time on, we'll get level 20. All right, see y'all.